What's going on, everybody? This is Rich from Gaming on a Budget, the channel that reviews free or cheap games with the hopes to recommend to you some dope shit. So today I'm actually going to try something a bit different. So not too long ago I played Rec Room for the first time and I actually reviewed it on my channel. If you want to check out my review, there it is in the top corner. And then I also did a live stream where I just kind of played Rec Room with some friends. My boy Trey the Prodigy. Some of my subscribers came down. Shout out to the Hood X25. Yeah, and we had a really good time, and I think I, realized that Rec Room is actually a lot more than what you initially see of it. So the Hood actually, the guy that I was playing with, he was saying that I should, check out Rec Room games and kind of like review them and let you know which ones you guys should play for people that are playing Rec Room right now. And I think that's a great idea. So that's what we're actually going to do in today's video. So let me know if this is something you like, if you like this idea, or if it's something you want to see more of. But I just figured I'd give it a shot. So here we go. So back when I did that live stream, one of the first games we played was Rec Room Basketball. So we had bumped into some dudes who wanted to play us in basketball, and I'm not gonna lie, it was actually pretty fun. I mean, shooting wise, the mechanics were a little rough. I'm not gonna lie, I never sank a shot in the game. Even like picking up the basketball was a little hard, once you would have to get the rebound or find the ball. But we had a lot of fun just running it, and it was a really fun game, very competitive, and like I said, it was just mad fun playing with random people out of, ironically. So it was a really, really cool game, and I definitely would recommend it. My only suggestion would be that the mechanics would improve. I mean, again, we know that Rec Room is made for VR, so this might actually be okay in VR, but someone who's using an Xbox controller on console, it was difficult. And like I said, even something as simple as trying to grab the ball was pretty tough. But maybe it just comes with experience, because the other guys that we were playing against, they had no trouble at all. Like, they were smoking us. They were like landing shots. I even had my shot blocked once, and they were picking up the ball really quick. And so maybe it just comes with experience of playing the game. But basketball in Rec Room was actually pretty fun, and I definitely would recommend it. I think if you don't go into it like expecting to play like a basketball game, this is clearly not NBA 2K or anything like that. If you just go into it just like, hey, we're gonna have fun in this Rec Room Basketball, then I think you're gonna have a really good time. So I definitely would recommend Rec Room Basketball. So after Rec Room Basketball, the same dudes challenged us to Dodgeball. So the Dodgeball game was actually, in my opinion, a lot more fun because the mechanics were a lot simpler. So the rules of Dodgeball. You both stay on each side of the arena. Balls spawn in the middle of y'all, and y'all have to rush the balls. Pause again. You gotta rush, and then basically you throw a ball at someone and you get them out. So we had a lot of fun running this. We ran a couple rounds, and it was really fun. So the mechanics were actually a lot simpler, I would say, or not simpler, but just easier to work with in this game. So obviously you pick up a ball, you throw it at someone. If you hit them, they're out. And once you get two of the teammates out, or once you get all the teammates out on the other team, you get a point, right? So interesting things happened in this game. So for instance, if you can apparently catch a ball if someone throws at you. If you catch a ball while they throw it at you, then you're not out. Also, you can block a ball. I did this as well. So you just need to put your hand up, I guess, before the ball hits you, and you actually will block it. So that was actually a pretty interesting mechanic, and something that we used on both sides of the teams. It was really cool. But I gotta say, Dodgeball was really fun. It was really fun, and I don't know, we had some pretty interesting moments in that game, and I definitely would recommend Rec Room Dodgeball as well, which I think is one of the top games right now. Okay, so after that, we got into, we switched gears a little bit. We actually went into the horror side of Rec Room, and we played what's called the Backrooms All Seeing. Basically, how my boy the Hood explained it to me is like, it's this game where you kind of have to run away from this monster and make it to the exit and stuff like that. So kind of like, I don't want to say like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing, but kind of similar as far as the horror aspect. But it was actually pretty interesting. So this was just more running away from a monster. There's not much to do other than like apparently the Hood was able to find a vent to hide in. But how it works is like the monster is released, you go find him, he starts chasing you. We did notice some glitches with this, so like he would get stuck behind walls, or we would be like maybe like a few not too far from him, and he wouldn't pick us up as far as like detect us and stuff. But once he did know who you were and where you were, it was like on, like he would chase you to no end until he got you. And we had a couple casualties, unfortunately. Rest in peace to Hack and Slash. But It was fun. But yeah, there was a little bit of a glitches with this, but we only played the first level, or we played one level. There's a bunch of levels that you can play, so I'm sure maybe the monsters or whatever maybe increase with intelligence or difficulty. But this is actually a pretty fun game if you want to just, do something with your friends, and again, no real competition in this one. It's just more like, hey, let's run from the monster, and that could be fun at least. So we did have an interesting time with this. We didn't play this one for too long, but it's a pretty interesting game, and it's something I would recommend for anybody that's interested in the horror aspect of Rec Room. Okay, so after that, we played this game called Quest for the Golden Trophy. Hack and Slash actually recommended this one, so shout out to Hack and Slash. And basically, it's just a quest game. So we, you start off with some weapons. You get a sword, or you can choose a bow. You can also choose a shield. So you can choose one of each. So you can either have a sword and a shield, or a bow and a shield, or if you wanted, 2 shields. It was a pretty fun game. You just kind of knock out these troll-looking things, and I have to say, as far as the game design for this, the game design I actually appreciated a whole lot, because obviously it's a lot more complicated and dynamic than basketball or dodgeball, but just the game mechanics as far as like how the enemies would interact with you and stuff like that was actually really cool. I really appreciated it, and even like the environment and stuff visually was actually pretty good. The guy whoever made the game crafted it in a very cool way, and we enjoyed it. We ran through a couple, I guess you would call them dungeons or levels or whatever. We ran through a couple of those, and it got pretty cool. It was pretty fun. There is friendly fire. I mistakenly shot my teammates a bunch of times, more than I'd like to admit, but it was fun regardless. And you can pick your teammates up, which is cool, and it does seem like there's like unlimited lives, and you do have unlimited arrows if you choose the bow. I preferred the sword, I think. With the bow, I found out that I was, more likely to do friendly fire damage, but with the, sword, I was a little bit more accurate. But it's, you can mix and match, and it's just a really cool game. Honestly, would recommend it. I really love the dynamics of this game, and it's something I would definitely recommend for people who want to do like quest-like things and experience that type of gameplay. Okay. So the last game we played during the live stream was called the Bank Robbery. So sounds pretty cool. Basically it's I guess you call it a bank robbery simulator. I have to be honest, this was my least favorite of all the games for several reasons. So first and foremost, there's a mandatory training that you have to do. I mean, I guess this makes sense, but I had a difficult time with the training. I kept falling. You had to like go through this obstacle course, and I kept messing up. So that kind of frustrated me. But once I eventually got past that, we got to the actual start of the game, and if I could be 100% honest, the directions as far as like what you're supposed to do was really unclear. Like, we knew that we had to get to one building, but we were really confused and just ultimately felt like, what the F are we doing here? I'm actually gonna say it. What the fuck are we doing here? And I hate to say this, but I guess the guy who made the game did like this voiceover that's supposed to be guiding you. I found that voiceover annoying as fuck. I mean, hey man, if you're watching this, nothing personal, no disrespect, but like the voiceover over the gameplay was really annoying. Like, you can't turn this off, or we couldn't find a way to turn this off. And it was just like, every time we died, we'd hear your voice, and then it'd be like, oh, and I was like, so it really annoyed, this game really annoyed me. And to be honest, I had no fun. There was no fun having this game, or there was no fun with this game at all. I did not enjoy it. So, again, no disrespect, but Bank Robbery was my least favorite game of the bunch, and I honestly wouldn't recommend it. Maybe it gets better. I don't know, but I didn't enjoy it. I'll just be honest, and it's something I will likely not visit again, so, but anyway, yeah, so those are the games that I played for my Rec Room visit. I guess we can call these Rec Room reviews, whatever you want to call these, but yeah, I'm gonna just continually every week play some new Rec Room games and recommend ones that I think you should try out, and then let you know about the ones that I didn't like and why I didn't like them. So anyways, guys, this is something brand new. I just wanted to try it on the channel and see what it is. I see Rec Room is a pretty popular thing amongst some of the subscribers that I've interacted with, and it's just something I feel like I can visit really quick. So let me know if this is something you want to see, but hey, I'm always looking for ways to grow my channel and thought this would be a good way to do it. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for the love on the channel. I know I haven't been consistent just because of you know, a lot of stuff I got going on, but hey, I'm doing my best to get these videos to you, and more interesting and exciting news coming up. I'm gonna, you know, drop some pretty interesting news, and probably next week, this week, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyways, guys, this is Rich from Gaming on the Budget, and as always, I will see you on the next one. Let me know how you guys feel, all right? And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. You know, it'd be nice. Help the channel grow. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, but all right, guys, talk to you later. Peace.